What is going on, guys? This is how to buy a house in Fort Bragg. After we're done with that, I am going to give you a tour of a new construction house that is just a couple weeks from being finished out and being move-in ready. So we'll go through that one. It's going to be a lot of fun, but without further ado, this is how to buy a house in Fort Bragg. My goal here is to make it sound as easy and seamless as possible, but there are a lot of moving pieces, a lot of things to know about, a lot of ins and outs, and a lot of things that can happen within a transaction that can kind of derail it more or less. So, very, very complex process, actually. The good news is you don't have to worry about it. You don't have to handle most of the complexities. The hardest thing, or the hardest decision really you're gonna have is, first of all, picking the house that you want to live in the area that you want to live in. Secondly is determining how much you want to spend on that house. And that is in the form of your offer along with the deposits and things like that. That's really it. You don't have to, everything else can be more or less hands off if you're using me on the Tier 1 Real Estate Services team. That's how seamless and smooth we can make it happen. Now, the how to buy a house in Fort Bragg is, number one, you just need a good search. You can search by yourself. There's a lot of places that do it right now, which is great. Finding your home on Zillow, Realtor.com, whatever. I build custom searches for people all the time. It's great. I like to look at it as you can use this in conjunction with your search. You can just defer to my search completely, or if you love looking at houses and you just like want to occupy your free time by doing that, then feel free, knock yourself out. Otherwise, rest assured that I'm going to have that search portion handled for you based on the criteria that you've indicated that's important to you. By that I mean, do you want 3 bedrooms? Do you want 4 bedrooms? Are you looking for a flex space / office? Are you looking for a fenced-in backyard? Are you looking for a half acre, a full acre? Where are you looking to be? Are you looking to be in Pine Forest High School? There's a bunch of different things that we can narrow the search down with. And honestly, the more specific that you are, the easier it makes finding the house. The more specific that you can be, the more that you can just kind of make this house the perfect house for you, the easier time we're going to have finding it, because there is actually a decent amount of inventory out there right now. So number one is get a good search. After you have your search, next step is getting some eyes on it, because like I've said before in previous videos, that MLS photos, the same ones that you used on Zillow and all that, are only going to highlight the good. They're not going to show the surprises in the house, rather. So what we want to do is we want to go and see it. If you're not able to physically see it, like I said before, I will send you your own personal YouTube link that you can share with friends, family, anybody who has the link can view the video. But you can just like showcase that house. Like, hey, I'm thinking about buying this. What do you think? What I'm going to do in there is just outside of the things that you can see. I'm going to let you know like how it smells, how it feels, the things like that. If they had pets, if they were smokers, if anything like that comes up, I'm going to let you know. You're going to be the first ones to know about it. You're like, maybe not for me. The cool thing is, like, I can run and do this for you while you're like at lunch. If you're like, you know what, like I'm swamped, like I don't have a good time to go see a house, like this is fine, because I can definitely go see it for you, and I can either be like, hey, we should move on this, or you know what, let's just go ahead and rule this one out because of X, Y, and Z. I don't think that you're gonna like it. Ultimately, the decision's up to you, but if you're pressed for time, if your time is super valuable, like everybody's is, then I do not mind going out for you to look at it, put eyes on, boots on the ground, however you want to say it. I will go do that for you, so that way you have all the information that you possibly need about the house. If you want to see it yourself, highly encourage you to do so. I think that that's great. We'll find a time to meet at it and be able to see it, but I don't want you to waste your time on a Saturday if you don't have to. I can go out during lunch and do something like that. I do this all day, every day. I can find some time for me to go and do this for you. So at this point, found the house. Great, awesome. Found the house. I was able to go see it for you. I got your video for it. You shared it to your friends and family. They're like, yeah, that's the one, do it. You go see it for yourself and you're like, I love it. I knew I would. Awesome. Next part of it is we are going to put in an offer for the house. We're going to talk about how much of your deposits you want to use for that house. The due diligence deposit is mainly what we're seeing in a lot of the contracts that I deal with today, and all that is it is the money that you are paying to take the house off the market. So if you pay $1,000 of due diligence money to take the house off the market and run your inspections on it, then you're not overpaying by $1,000. You're actually investing that $1,000 towards the overall purchase price of the home. So it goes towards the overall purchase price of that house. If it's $300,000, then it's going to be $300,000. All you're going to have to worry about is the remaining $299,000. So in that time period, I will coordinate the inspections for you. You can use literally whoever you want to run your inspections. I have people that I recommend that I use almost every single time, because they give you just the facts about the house. They don't give you any nonsense, any type of crazy doom and gloom that you don't need to know or really concern yourself with. It's like, oh, your house might get struck by lightning. It's like, yeah, thanks, you know. We don't need, like, you don't need that. You need to know if there's going to be an active plumbing leak under the kitchen sink. You need to know that. You need to know if the subfloor's rotted out. Those are the things that you need to know. You don't need to know about, like, the possibilities of what can happen if there is a fire in the house. Like, of course it's going to damage it. Like, don't worry about that kind of crazy stuff. Now, if there's an electrical problem that could directly lead to a fire, we should consider that. Either way, another thing that is pretty hands-off for you, I coordinate that inspection. I get you in contact with the person. They go out there, they do it. Fun fact about the home inspection is he just goes and does the inspection, and then he gives us the report. We don't have to take more time out of our days to go and see it. It's actually a little bit easier to let him focus on the task at hand, so that way he doesn't miss anything. Then it expedites the process a little bit more. So kicks it back to me. I review it with you, so I give you my notes on every single thing that's going on. I'll let you guys know, like, hey, this is, you know, cosmetic here and there, super easy to deal with, whatever. If you want to ask for it, we will, but we should really focus on these things here. These are the big things that we ask the sellers to fix for you or give her credit, so we can have those repaired for you guys after the closing of that house. The main thing is that there is nothing that we cannot overcome together. Outside of that, it is not bad for you. We just wait for the closing day. You can go see the house a couple more times with me if you want to, and the process is super simple. If you're not here, I will be here on your behalf. So I'm going to make sure that that you get it taken care of. I'm going to look out for your best interests. I'm not going to just be like, oh, well, you know, they'll figure it out when they get here. It's like, no, I'm going to be in that house like I'm buying it. If you're still in Georgia waiting to PCS here to Fort Bragg, and you're like, oh my gosh, I can't believe that this is going on, like, just focus on your PCS move. I got it. I'll help you out. I'll make sure that we get all the way to where we can find a resolution. The main goal is to get you guys into that dream home. Probably a week, maybe 2 weeks after that comes our closing day, and then that is when we get you some closing gifts, get you some good information on the home. You get all your attorney prepared documents, so that way you can make everything yours. You switch your utilities over, and then from that point, you get your keys. As soon as that deed records, that house is officially yours. So that is how you do it as far as buying a house in Fayetteville, North Carolina, the Fort Bragg area. If you are PCSing and you're like, okay, that's great, but I'm not going to be there for the actual closing or anything like that, how does it work? It's like, cool, well, I'm going to go through, I'll make you another video, the final walkthrough, just to let you know, like, hey, there's nobody that's occupying this house right now that shouldn't be a squatter. They're not here, or if they are, we'll deal with it. But if we're gonna go make sure that that's there. We're gonna go make sure that all the appliances that should be there are there, that nothing got changed out for something that they found on the side of the road. I'll make sure of that for you. You'll have all this in the video of that final walkthrough, so you can close with confidence. What you'll have is a mail away packet that is sent to you from the attorney that you sign in the presence of a notary. That's really it. Like, you just sign all the documents, presence of a notary, send it back. It gets overnighted back, and then that is it. What I do from that point is I leave a nice little closing gift for you in the house. I also will leave your keys on a lockbox. That way, if you're like, hey, we're planning on getting here at this time, things happen with travel. Leave a lockbox on your door. We'll give you the combination. That way when you get to your house, you can just go in. You don't have to worry about anything else. You don't have to make yourself at home. Move right in. I'll come by. I'll say congratulations again. Get that lockbox out of your hair, and then you are good to go on your brand new home. That's how it works for either being in person or PCSing. Anyways, y'all, that is it. As simple as I can explain the process. With that being said, let's go ahead and take a look at a house that is just about finished and is getting ready to be completely move-in ready. This is in that Kingsbury neighborhood. It is a super awesome home. That is what we have in store for you for the rest of the video. Thanks for coming along and checking out what it's like to buy a house in Fort Bragg.